Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Sunday the 15th, and today was a beautiful day outside, absolutely gorgeous. Started off a little bit chilly and windy, then it got really windy and warmed up nicely, but because the wind it didn't feel nearly as warm as it was. Got up this morning, got a few things taken care of real quick, headed up to Ottumwa to go hang out with my buddies and go for a run. We had 8 miles to do today, and from there we went ahead and got there. He was on his bike ride, which took longer than he thought it was going to take and whatnot, so it was a couple hours later and we thought we were going to run. I went by the dog park, and when I got there, he'd said there was a bunch of people there in all three sections. By the time I got there was like 2 dogs in the training section. They were like saying the dogs weren't friendly with their dogs, and there was 1 dog in the small dog section that wanted to play across the fence, but it's hard to play in the fence, and 2 dogs in the big dog park leaving. Unfortunately, I said, hey, I'm just getting here, any chance you guys want to stick around, let the dogs play? And they also said the same thing, oh no, our dogs are aggressive and they don't play well with their dogs and blah blah, that's why we're leaving. I'm like, then why? I don't know. Anyway, I don't understand how people don't go exercise their dogs, train their dogs, socialize their dogs, all that kind of stuff. And I went there, and I was there, I don't know, 45 minutes probably. Bruce got bored running back and forth in the 2 fences at their 2 dogs and just got kind of tired of the whole process. And we sat around. The wind at my back was really chilly. Didn't have a coat or nothing on, sitting out there, shorts and stuff, and not moving around. I was getting rather chilled. Finally gave up, said hell with it, was heading out. As I got in the car, started up, went back out, a Jeep pulled in, and it had a medium-sized dog, probably a big dog to most people, not compared to a Dane, but they were heading into the big dog park side, so I said screw it, I'm going to stick around a little bit, see how the dogs get along. Ended up hanging out there over an hour longer. The dogs had a blast. They were just really having a good time, beating each other up. Talked to the lady that had the dog, real nice, just had a nice little friendly conversation, worked out well there. Before I left, a giant, I'd say giant dog compared to Bruce, but small compared to other St. Bernards showed up, and it was having massive breathing problems. I don't know if it had a little infection going on or if it was just out of shape because it was pretty fat, and it was just breathing so hard to try and play, and it'd have to lay down, and it was just like hacking up, having trouble breathing. So went ahead and they played for a while. Those people that came in that looked like a husband, wife, and a kid, there was 2 adults and a child, they literally walked right past us as we spoke to them, and they just kind of nodded at us and walked past us, went to sit at their table, didn't speak to us all. They were there, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, packed up and left. So no idea. I don't know. Some people are just antisocial. Some people, who the heck knows. So went ahead and hung out there, like I said, for a while longer. Finally, my buddy said, called that he was getting close. Actually, he just texted me, and he was getting ready to go running. So I went ahead and packed up Bruce, headed out, went to the house, got changed up, went and ran 8 miles. Run went well. The wind was blowing like crazy, and it was like 25-30 mile an hour gust, I think, at times. And it worked out well though, because hardly any time during our run do we have the wind beating us straight in the face. It was kind of at our sides, like from the front, the side, from the back, and the side, and that. So it made it a little easier running than having just 30 mile an hour winds dead in your face. It'll really cut your time down a lot, knock your pace off that way. So we were running, and like I said, it got up to I think like 68, something like that. And the way he was running, the speed he was running, we should have been sweating like hell, but as we were sweating, it was just evaporating off instantly because it's still dry out, humidity-wise, and also that wind is just blowing like crazy. So we didn't have that going. Got way down at the end of the trail with a turnaround spot, and there's a lot of trees there. Actually, the only spot in the whole trail that has any wind block, and there we started sweating. We were sweating pretty nasty at that point, just because of the fact that there was no crazy wind, blowing through. So headed back to the house, had a nice cigar, grabbed some food, went back out, had another cigar, and then headed home, and ended up talking on the phone. The phone was dropping like crazy. He was trying to make a couple calls, and it just kept falling off. Like 5 minutes in, it was dropping out. It was ridiculous. I don't know if it was the wind knocking the towers down. They had a bunch of cloud cover over in that, or what was going on, but that was kind of annoying. So finally got home. Just had basically all the fun you need to have of a day. So really just turned out to be a wonderful day. I was so happy Bruce got to play with their dog there. I think the dog's name was Hunter, I think it was, and had just amazing time. So he's been a while since he had a dog that really wanted to play with him, really wanted to chase him around, all that kind of stuff, and it did him a lot of good. So I was happy there. Also, I grabbed Bruce another bone from like the meat market, whatever, the butcher shop, and let him just chomp on that for a while, and he seemed to really enjoy the shit out of that too. So other than that, not much going on for the day, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.